So here we'll do part 4 of video, Gateway Aikido video 15. Okay, so part 4, let's look at Kihon. Go to Kihon and understand it in such a way that it's not violating anything we did in videos part 1, part 2, and part 3. So we're not going to clash and we're not going to stop him. So generally, we're going to think again in yin and yang, but generally I would have a Dimi and a Tenkan variant. Okay? For me to do an Dimi variant of a Kihon, I have to catch the strike in its yin phase. For me to do a Tenkan variant of the Kihon, I have caught the strike in its yang phase. And I won't mix the two, okay? So for example, if he's doing Yokomenuchi, remember that strikes are closer, so don't start a million miles away. Okay, so when he comes in, I am not going to go, I caught it on the yang, you see? That would be a yang clash. So instead, I have to catch it on the yin, then it'll work. Okay, so if we look at his strike's coming up, and here's where I should already have contact. And when he flares the elbow or the hand comes out, you see that, to give him his kesa angle. That is the yin movement that I use to take his body off balance. Okay? We're going to do it in Suwadiwaza because we have had so many gateway requests that we here haven't done Suwadiwaza, and we try to do a lot of Suwadiwaza. So we're going to do it Suwadiwaza. Suwadiwaza is actually harder. So if it works here, it's going to work in Tachiwaza again. Okay, so as he comes up, that is when I've done the movement, okay? And then his commitment carries through. And then you won't have that yang-yang clash. However, you have to use the 2 spirals we always refer to. So you have the inward spiral and you have the outward spiral. You're going to do the inward spiral here. I'm not going to go here like that. Once I make contact, I do the inward spiral, and when I move my body, I'm on the outside of the inward spiral, and it creates a turning of his initial or inertial movement forward. So I'm not going here, even if it was on the yin move. I'm not doing that. I make contact and I do the spiral. Now we're here. Contact on the inside. Different. The tensei is different. It sounds different. It feels different. There's no connection. So once you get there, that's where it goes back up. That's where you would have all your technique or whatever you wanted to do. Okay? So again, I'm doing this inward spiral, but it's in relation to that, and it's going this way. And my body does it. Okay, so our simple throw here is hold the elbow, palm heel the face, Idimi off the line of attack. You'll make connection. All right, let's try. Keep going. I'm going to talk, okay? It's not you. It's the whole world does this. So you see he's going from the inside to the outside and he cuts down. That's what the whole world sees, okay? And that's just not it, okay? So if you come in faster and harder with more inertial movement forward, you can see the clash. Do you see? Okay? It's just most of your Aikido people are all super nice and stuff like that. So we'll go standing, okay? So I am doing this. There's your movement, right? Only I'm gonna move to the side. You see? Got it? And then I'm gonna turn his body with that movement. Do you see? That's basically it. And then once he goes, then that's where I can come over the top, okay? So I'm not going here. I'm actually going here. But my body's moving there. You see? So if you watch my hand, you see? Now watch my hand. You see it's going this way, only my body goes, you don't see my hand go there, you see it go towards his face, okay? So you gotta trust the inward spiral, but it's the Aiki adhesion too. Okay, so boom, he's gonna make contact, and I am gonna do the inward spiral. From there, boom, this way, but I move. Okay? Try it again. Okay, so even my deshi here are having problems with this. Energy's coming this way, but you me. You see? So you have to me on the yin movement. That makes sense. But it doesn't mean now you just get to slam the dude. Because what you'll do is you'll isolate the arm. Okay? So what happens, I go like that, you see his arm disconnected from his body. You see that? I don't have his body. What your choreographed uke does is when you disconnect the arm, they'll turn their body. You see? Well, if he could turn himself, then I didn't have his center. Do you see that? So that's not a solution. So same thing as I'm here, I have his whole body. And the faster and harder he strikes, the easier it'll be to do. Because there's more energy for me to turn back around. You see that? So on that one, you actually got a little airborne on a Suwari-waza technique. You see that? So what happens is I go here, eventually this movement is going to turn him around. Do you see? And now, which way is he going? That way. So once I feel it go that way, once I turn the energy, then I can enter. That's where I cap the elbow. That's where I throw the strike. I already turned him around. Does that make sense? So it's not that I'm going here, stopping him. I turn him, and then he's yin now for me to do yang movement. You see that? Okay, try it again. Okay, so we just said it. So that's what I always say. He should already be going the other way by the time I enter. If he's not going the other way until I enter, that would be a yang-yang clash. Okay, so I already turned him that way. He was already falling that way, and now I aim a falling body. Okay. So if I go to catch it, but I'm a little late, that's where you have your yields. Okay. So another common one is you're going to do Kogyo. You see? But now you stopped him, and now he's not going the other way until you make him go the other way. That would be incorrect. So Kogyo is going to pass from the yield to the adhesion to this adhesion. So this hand goes here, and together it moves. This adhesion to this adhesion. So he's not there, I don't want to go here, but I bring him around, and once he touches that, that's where that one goes around. So if you were standing here to there. This way, same thing. No, keep them going around. We'll do that one. Oh, there it is. Boom, not there. I got to do one more little loop. Boom, here, boom, there. Then insert. Oh, boom. Don't get greedy and go here. Pass in from there to here to there. And here. Ooh. Back to seated. Okay, let's try. A little saying came up on that last, them trying to do it. Okay, so my elbow's here, and I'm gonna, on this connection, you see, on that adhesion, I'm gonna pass that adhesion. There it is right there, okay? And now I'm on the 2 adhesion, and that goes around, in. Don't reach. Stay here, outer rim. Bring this adhesion, so this adhesion is bringing him around. All you need it to do is come to this adhesion, there he touched it, and now the 2 make that circle, so he's now going the way that you want to enter, okay? All right, if I'm late, I'll figure it out. So if I'm late, I'm gonna do my Oshido Tenkan. This would be a clash. Boom, pump, around. Is he going that way yet? No. So that's the clash. So he strikes, boom. That's a clash. That is so common, that variation in Aikido. You almost can't see it. Okay? So his energy is going backwards. You see? I have to spin it here, not stop it, and make it go where it came from. So it's going around. Boom. Okay? Try it.